nutrition class. I can remember him giving us the little $10 thing and said, go to Kroger's, buy your dinner. You have to have this many things. I can remember buying my sweet potato and weighing it and how much it was going to cost. I got my vegetables, how much it was going to cost. I go back to the meat department and I want a breast of chicken. I'm looking at it and it's a pack of 5, a pack of 8, a pack of 12. Where can I buy just one? So I talked to the guy that's processing the meats back there and I said, look, I only have $10. I can't spend more than $10 for my meal today. I've got to have just one piece of breast of chicken. And all you have out there is 5 and 8 and family packs. He said, what are you doing anyway? I says, I'm in a class and I'm planning my meal and I'm getting what I need to have so I can go home and fix it and take the receipt back. So he was kind enough to go out there and pick up one of those packages and take it back and unpack it and give me a breast of chicken and then repack it and put the thing back on the shelf. So that's how that worked out for me. I was bound determined to get my meal without having to spend all my time spending it on something else. But anyway, my name is Dave Williams. I am now an instructor out at the fitness center. Ruth and Stacy spent, I don't know how many weeks calling me over there, smiling at me and trying to get me to say yes. Because we really needed another class for the seniors that just doesn't have the movement, the quickness, the flexibility to do the things, and we could do it at a slower rate. And so I volunteered with gracious out of my heart to say to Ruth, okay, I'll do this for you. And I'm having a good time with this. We don't go speedy fast. In fact, we've had some situations come up where we've had to go slow motion. And we've had some situations come up where we had to go super slow motion. Because our hands were going every which way except for where I needed them to be going. And sometimes you can be doing these exercises, you can be going a little bit too fast, and we just have to say, hey, slow down. I don't know how many times I go to Pilates, and here's Amanda, and we're doing these things, and she will say, slow down. It's better to go slow than fast. You're going to get more out of it if you go slow than just trying to get through it. And so I have to remind myself, even when I'm out there teaching, that sometimes fast is not going to get it done. And when you listen to the music playing, and it's going whatever rate it is, and I'm trying to go one beat for every 2 of theirs, so that I can keep the class under control, it can be an issue. Now, just to give you an idea what I was talking about while we got to go in slow motion, I give the group a ball. And I said, take the ball and just go like this. Not a very hard task. And then, on the other hand, we go like this. And then we got to put them together. And so we have hands going every which way if you haven't seen that before. And so we go slow motion. And even the slowest person in there is going to be able to learn, because you got to get the pathway in your brain going back so that you can do it again. And so the other things that I try to do is we have a little 6-minute, 37-second, 10 exercise to music called Chicken Fat. If you haven't heard of Chicken Fat, it was out in the 1965, I think President Kennedy put it out in schools. Robert Preston did it. Excuse me. He put it out there. The Columbia Records put 3 million records out to schools. I was at Murray State University when it came out. I was in an elementary physical education class, activities for elementary school. And the instructor said, you're going to see this, it's coming. So there's 10 exercises we do to music. If you haven't heard of Chicken Fat, come on and join the chair class. We'll show you how it works. We also have one in there, the Mexican hat dance that we do. We do a little Mexican hat dance to exercise at the chair class, along with the other things. So I invite you to come out to that. I do a walking class also. We're inside right now. We have about a 90-yard walk inside there. And what I do is I set you up in a line. Every time we do a lap, this next person takes the lead. The next lap, the next person takes the lead. So we all just keep moving back so that the new person leads all the time. Not one person's just taking control and working it. So we got someone's a little slower, we just go your pace. Okay, so we just drop off so that each one gets an opportunity to be the leader that day, on that particular lap. Every 5 laps, we change directions. Also, at the end of 5 laps, we do other little things. We step up and down on the stepping tone board. Okay? We go over and do planks over at the jump fitness thing, because it makes it easier for us to get back on our feet and things like that. So there's other little activities we do on the side. We even do a little weightlifting. We even carry the weights. So we're trying to get ourselves built up by doing the walking on the inside. So I welcome you, one of you that want to come out and do that. Now, the shirt I have. Get up. Lace up. Show up. Never give up. Amanda Nordwall gave me that statement on a cup for my birthday back in November. She said, "You'll like this because I know that saying is what you would probably put out there someplace." Immediately when I got home, that saying went up on my room, in my room, right along with the other one that says, "Get up and get moving." Most of you know in here, back in November of 2014, March of 2014, I was over 300 pounds. And I had lost 100 pounds. March 24th of this year will be 3 years since I started that. Okay? So I've had over a year now where I've kept it off. When I walk into that fitness center, and you'll come in there early in the morning, say about 9 o'clock, when Mr. Cosgrove would be there, he'd say, "Here comes Skinny Dave." That's a compliment. From him, that would be a compliment for what I was able to accomplish. I try to go around when anybody's in there giving them high fives, when they're in there working out. I went to Pilates the other night, and there wasn't any room, hardly. And the lady said, "Are you going to join us tonight?" And I said, "Well, there's not much room." "Oh, yeah, there is. You're not getting out of here. We're sliding around. You're going to have to take it. You come in the door." That's the kind of thing that I get when I go in there. I don't know, maybe I've earned that. I got people that say I've inspired them. I had 2 people come up today that came to class, the senior exercise today, said, "Well, here I am. You've inspired me to come back to do this." Well, I've earned that right, I think, by doing what I have done. You have to earn what you get. And I encourage each and every one of you to try to get yourselves to be better. And the only way to get yourself better is you got to just get up out of that bed, you got to lace it up, and you got to show up. Now, I'm out there at the fitness center morning and afternoon. I'll be back out there at 4 o'clock this afternoon because I'm not done. 5 o'clock this morning, I rode my bike for an hour. When I finished that, I had 20 minutes in my house where I did sit-ups, leg lifts, weights. That was something else I did, for 20 minutes. Then I went to Silver Sneakers. From that, I went over to senior exercise, and here I am. This afternoon, I still have 20-20-20, and Bill's, what is it tonight? Senior, no? Stretch and tone. That's still this afternoon. And they'll say, "Do you live out here?" Well, yeah, I do. Why do I live out there? Because of the schedule. I'm an instructor and I appreciate having that opportunity. But this instructor goes to most of the other classes that are out there in support of the other instructors and their activities. And also by doing that, other people see that Dave Williams is active in what he's doing. And maybe that is another reason why that inspiration's out there. Maybe that's the reason that respect's out there. But when I'm out there, if you have a question about anything, hey, come on up and ask. If you're not sure how to work one of those machines out there, I spent a whole day out there with Casey over there. We made sure we knew how the machines worked. Okay? And I have my own set program. And I also have a book. This is 2017's. I have one just like this for 2016. And every day I do something, I just write it down. Okay? What you do is you put the day, which would be like Sunday, the date, the weight, what you did. And I assign just how many minutes did I do it. For example, when I go over to Silver Sneakers, that's an hour's class. I only put down 45 minutes because it's not all that strenuous. Senior exercise, it's an hour's class. I put 50 minutes because we keep pretty busy. So I just assign the time that I think I deserve to have from a physical standpoint for that class. And then I just add up the minutes for the week. How many minutes did I put in here? You can go back and look on some of my timesheets. You'll find me over 4,000 minutes in a month. That's a lot of minutes. But I had to put in a lot of minutes to get the weight off. Now I'm going to keep it off. Okay? 85% of the people, I'm told from reading in a couple of books, that if you've lost 100 pounds of weight, 85% of the people will go back to the same weight they were inside of 2 years. October 18th of this year will be my second year. We'll see how it is when I get there. And I'll be around, so you'll be able to keep an eye on me. So I don't dare get out of line, because I'm going to have too many people over there, hey, you better watch what you're doing, you know. So I just encourage each and every one of you to come. This fitness challenge is out there for you to do. There's some great prizes in there. And if I can be of help to any of you to get you on your way, to help you to get better, don't be afraid to come and ask. Thanks, everybody.